Hello and welcome to Accounting 310. My name is Professor Budd and the purpose of this recording is to give you a short overview of the high points of the syllabus for Accounting 310. The first thing I want to talk about is just the structure of the course. So the course we will meet 2 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and for each class day you will have one homework quiz that will be due before coming to class. Additionally, every week you'll have one post-class quiz that will be due on Friday that will cover the information that was discussed during that particular week. Additionally, we will work through a capstone case that will thread its way throughout the whole semester. There are 4 specific assignments due with that particular case, and you will work on those completely outside of class. The course itself has several options for ways for you to learn this material, including class time. Those are the textbook, the packet, some pencasts that you will have access to. Of course, the accounting lab is open to Accounting 310 students as well as Accounting 200 students, and then instructor office hours, which will be posted to the course syllabus. Additionally, you will have some resources available to you through the course website, which will be on Canvas, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So the purpose of our class days then is to really take the information that you have worked on in your homework and your preparation for class and bring it to the real world and give you an opportunity to really think about the material that you've learned. We will be doing a lot of group work during class. And so you will be assigned to a group during the class period with which you will work through the data, work through assignments, work through projects, and really try to stretch yourself and become comfortable with the material that we were talking about. So again, just to reiterate, you will have some advanced preparation for every class day and a pre-class quiz that you will take. During class, you will have, like I mentioned, group activities and discussion, and you will have some in-class iClicker questions. Throughout the semester, there will be 75 total questions, of which only 70 will count. So if you miss a class day, there's no way to make up those clicker questions, but just remember there are some drops to help cover any unforeseen absences. Online homework will be, those are the pre-class quizzes that happen every day. So there are 22 total for those. They're all 10 points apiece, and we will drop your 2 lowest scores. Now those drop quizzes are meant to deal with any technological issues that you have mid-quiz, any illnesses, any travel, and you can't get online. Remember that these quizzes are all through Canvas, they're all online, so there's really it would be very rare that you would not be able to access the quiz itself. So if for some reason you are unable to access the quiz, there is no late quizzing, that will be one of your dropped quiz scores. All of the pre-class quizzes are individual, but you may use your books and notes. So if you are preparing for class and you've done all the homework and you've done all your reading and you're ready to take your quiz, feel free to utilize the book and notes that you've taken during your preparation while you're taking the pre-class quiz. Questions on those pre-class quizzes will generally be similar in concept to what you've done in your homework, obviously with different numbers, but you will have an opportunity to really put into practice what you've studied and learned. The purpose of these pre-class quizzes is to really give you an idea where you stand in the course before you actually come to class and identify what questions you may have so that you can bring those to class and we can talk about them. Post-class quizzes, remember there's 1 of those each week, so there's 11 total and 1 will be dropped. Again, they're 10 points apiece, so 100 points will go toward these post-class quizzes. Any dropped quiz, again, is meant to deal with technological issues, illness, travel, vacation, inability to access, whatever. That's what those are intended to be for. So again, there are no late quizzes You can always turn something in early if that becomes an issue and you need to turn something in early, let me know. But nothing can be turned in late. The difference between a pre and a post-class quiz, though, you'll note, is that there is no book or notes available to you. So you are on your honor to do these. They are outside of class, they are online, but you need to be sure that you are doing those completely individually after having studied the material for the week. Treat it like an exam. The questions on this will cover in-class lecture material as well as textbook material, and they'll be a little bit more difficult than what you did in the pre-class quizzes. The point of these is to give you an idea, again, how well you learned the material for the week. Okay, the 4 Excel assignments that will be done throughout the semester will be delivered to you through Canvas. You'll be able to download the Excel assignment. All the instructions and the pages that you'll need to turn in are in one Excel document, which you will complete and then re-upload to Canvas through the assignment link. So just check the calendar on Canvas for those assignments and you'll be able to get those completed. Okay, exams. You will have 2 midterms and 1 final during the course. The exams generally cover about 2/3 what you prepare as you're getting ready to come to class, and about 1/3 is what we do actually in class. All the exams will be in the testing center, and they're all multiple choice. And the final exam is comprehensive. To give you an idea of what you might see in an exam question versus a quiz question, I thought I'd just give you a quick example. So you can see here the first question, hypothetical quiz question, just simply asks for the amount of depreciation expense using straight line depreciation. So you're given the machine cost, the salvage value, useful life, and you're just calculating depreciation expense. That's pretty straightforward. It's just a one-step sort of question. On an exam, however, you can expect that the questions will have more than one step attached to them. So we'll take more than one concept and combine it into the same question. So instead of just asking for depreciation expense, the hypothetical exam question asks for the company's net income if they use a useful life of 5 years instead of 10 years as originally calculated. So in this regard, you have to actually start with finding net income, or starting with the net income given to you, and finding out what the depreciation expense was under the original method, finding out what depreciation expense was under the new method, and then finding out what pre-depreciation income was, and then backing into what income would have been after using a different method of depreciation. Note that we're only dealing with 1 year here because depreciation expense happens in the year itself. So we're not going back to the very beginning and adjusting for any previous years. We're just dealing with one particular year. Okay, just a quick summary of the points in the course. So as I mentioned, there will be 22 homework quizzes, 2 are dropped. So there are 200 points for the pre-class quizzes. For the post-class weekly quiz, 11 of them will be taken, 1 is dropped, so there's 100 points assigned for those. We mentioned in-class clicker questions, there will be a total of 75 of those, with 5 being dropped, so 70 points for those. You'll have 4 assignments for 80 points, and then the 2 midterms and the final round out the 1,000 points for the course. The grade distribution, as you can see, is the normal university distribution. I will point out that this could be more lenient depending on how the class performs. In past semesters, this has in fact had some leniency introduced, particularly in the B range. There are no makeup assignments or grade improvement projects, so please take personal responsibility for all the assignments that you need to complete. As I mentioned, Canvas is the course website, and so you need to be watching for an email from instructure.com Those will go out this week. When you see that email, you're going to need to accept the invitation and set up a profile. And I'm going to just give you a quick preview on how to do that so that you know what that looks like. So first of all, the email itself is going to look something like this. So you'll receive the email again it'll come from instructure.com. So that's not junk mail. Open it up and you'll see in the middle of the email it says click here to view the course page. When you do that and you click on that link, you'll be taken to the course page, which looks like this. From the course page, the first thing that I need you to do is come over to the upper right hand corner and click on Settings. Upper right hand corner. So you can see on mine it says Professor Bud, Inbox, Settings, Logout, and Help. If you click on Settings, it will take you to a page where you will be able to edit these settings and create your username. This is very important because without your username, the only thing I can identify you by is your email address, and it's very difficult to assign grades that way. So again, looking on the right-hand bar, you'll see about halfway up, it says Edit Settings. Click on that and you'll see that the settings open up. Please edit the full name, the display name, and the sortable name to be, your full name needs to be your first and last name. Your sortable name needs to also be your first and last name. Your display name is up to you, but it's critical that your full name be your first and last name for purposes of grading. From here, you can also, on the left-hand side, you can see there's a bar called Notifications. If you click on that, it'll take you to a place where you can update how you would like to receive notifications from Canvas. And so you can choose to see things as soon as they happen. You can choose to have things come to you once a day. You can choose to have things come to you once a week. You will need to be able to be very connected to Canvas. So there are, back on the Settings tab, there are several options for you on how you want to receive the information that you have for the class. You can choose Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or any number of things, and you can set your preferences in that Notifications tab. Once you have edited your settings, make sure that you click on Update Settings so that is updated for me in the gradebook. So you'll click that, and then you're ready to go. Also on the top bar here, there's a link for calendar. If you click on that, you'll find all of the information you need for the course. I'll just click to September so you can see what that looks like. And you'll be able to navigate through the course from this calendar. Okay, so let's get back to this. Last couple of things. Make sure again that you watch for this email and open it up as soon as you receive it so that you can be connected to the course. If you don't accept your invitation, you will not be able to participate in the course at all. There's no way for you to actually access quizzes without actually being on Canvas. Okay, so a couple of miscellaneous items. You will need a business calculator for this course. The one we prefer is the HP 10B2, but it does need to be a financial calculator. If you already have one, please feel free to bring it by and we'll take a look at it and make sure that it is suitable for the course. You are required to check Canvas at least twice a day. You can, as I mentioned before, set your profile to receive notifications as soon as things happen, but you need to stay connected to the course so that you do not miss critical items.